Hi Taurus, welcome to your video. This is for any sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus signs in the sign of Taurus. We're just going to do a little bit of a mini spread here. I've tried to film about 3 times now and it just doesn't seem to be working out today. So we're just going to do a mini spread for you for the next 48 hours to see what is going on for you. This is indeed a general reading, and so not everything is going to resonate. And if you need a personal one, you can check that down in the description box below. Alright, let's see what's going on with Taurus for the next 48 hours. We've got the Magician in the reverse, the Page of Cups in the reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, and the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck energy is the 9 of Swords in the upright position. So it looks like there's this feeling overall of really much anxiety, closed off, not looking to really expand yourself any further. It might have to do here with this Hierophant in the reverse and the Page of Cups in the reverse. A bit of a falling out of a connection, of a long-term connection, or something that you thought was a possibility of a long-term connection not really offering itself to come forward. It does look like, though, in the end, things will kind of mull itself over. Whatever kind of tiff that you were having with somebody here, or whatever coldness you were having with them not being able to offer you a connection or come forward with an offer of a long-term connection, it's not going to cause this feeling overall of being closed off with this connection here. You guys are going to resolve things and have a little bit more stability between the two of you in terms of communication in a friendlier manner. It's not going to be something that is all of a sudden offering this romance right away again. This is something that the offer was either presented itself and it wasn't what it was seeming like, or somebody was kind of not offering this offer towards you and you thought it was going to be a long-term connection here. So we have a clarifier of the Hermit in reverse, which says that introspective work is needed. Things need to kind of turn themselves around here. There is that energy overall from the bottom of the deck as the 9 of Swords in the upright position, which talks about anxieties. And the anxieties of the 9 of Swords, the introspective work that's needed with the Hermit in the reverse, and the inability to see the power of the manifestations with the Magician in reverse is a really heavy energy of not believing and feeling stuck and feeling like things are not going to go anywhere. And with the 9 of Wands in the upright position, this is a huge energy here of feeling very closed off, feeling like things are not going your way, feeling like you can't do anything about them not going your way, and just feeling very anxious overall. Now, we'll get one clarifier for here. We have the King of Swords in the upright position when it comes to this person that you're dealing with that is no longer going to be so cold. So the King of Swords in the upright position is somebody who's very stoic. There's somebody who's not going to be very expressive of feelings, and that's most likely what happened here with this connection. You thought somebody was going to offer that Page of Cups there. You thought somebody was going to offer a lot of romance, a lot of emotions, and in turn it actually ended up very cold because this person is a King of Swords. They're not a King of Cups, somebody who is going to express a lot of emotions. They're the King of Swords, who is more of a thoughts person than a heart person, and it might have caused this feelings of coldness between the two of you because of that expectation there to have that Page of Cups energy, of that love offer energy, when this person is not a King of Cups, he is a King of Swords. So there is that energy there of perhaps needing that introspective work to understand this person and see what they are to offer, and was it just a misunderstanding of this connection? It does look like perhaps that introspective work is needed to see, is this person the person that you made up in your mind, or is this the person that, you saw them for who they really were? Because if you saw them for the King of Swords instead of picturing them as the Page of Cups, then this thing would have looked a lot different. There wouldn't have been this coldness between the two of you because there wouldn't be that expectation of them to be somebody who is offering of love. And I think that's where this anxiety and this closed out feeling and this feeling like things are not going anywhere is because there was this idea of this love offering being something that was very much in the energy of romanticism. And this person isn't a very romantic person. This person is somebody who is more so closed off overall to romance, and they're more of a head person than a heart person. So I feel like whatever we went through here, Taurus, to have this connection be rather closed off overall, is more so something of not understanding the other person. There is this closed off energy over here of the Nine of Wands, of it being closed off to romance, closed off to these offerings. And even though there is this long-term connection that there's a possibility of it being, I think that the expectations kind of skew this connection of wanting this person to be somebody different than they are. When they're the King of Swords, they're not the King of Cups. Now we do have you show up here as a Queen of Pentacles. You're in your own energy there, being very nurturing, being very loving, and being very caring. And perhaps there was just that energy of wanting that King of Cups, but looking at a King of Swords, and that's what's causing so much anxiety here. I feel like on both sides as well, is this dynamic where you're expecting somebody who is perhaps even the King of Pentacles, where it's that nurturing energy is still there as well. But the King of Swords is somebody who's quite cold. They're not very expressive in their feelings overall. And I feel like if that is understood within this connection, then that's where you get this energy here of having things a little bit better overall, rather than having this coldness between the two of you from these misunderstandings of what this connection actually is. So let's get we've got these Moonology cards. So we've got 2 Moonology cards here. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and luck is on your side, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck is new romantic cycle. I don't know if you can see that. New romantic cycle begins. So there is going to be a new romantic cycle here. Things are going to change. The luck is on your side with that new moon in Sagittarius. This cycle between the two of you is going to change. We do see that there as well with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. It's just understanding the realistic things of this connection, of this person being somebody who is a King of Swords and not a King of Cups there. He's not going to offer complete romance. He's going to offer thoughts and analytic nature instead of being somebody who is very romantic. So there is going to be the end of this tough cycle between the two of them. Between the two of you, sorry. There's not going to be so much anxiety and feeling like things are not going to go anywhere, but it does require a lot of introspective work to see how to manage this connection. So let's end it off with a message from your person. These messages are also available on my website. If you wanted to see what your person would say to you, you can check that. The link is down below. But let's see what the King of Swords would say to you here now. So we have, I hope to bump into you every day, and reconciliation. So this person does want a reconciliation here with you. They don't want things to be so out in the cold there. They don't want this energy of whatever these expectations were in the long run to kind of negate this entire connection here. They do hope to bump into you every day. They look to see if you are around and if there is a possibility for them to run into you to catch your attention. They're not going to be somebody who is overly romantic, bouquet of roses, but they're still hoping to just at least bump into you every day to kind of share that connection with you, and they are looking to reconcile. All right, so Taurus, we will take this to the extended now. If that's something that you're interested in, we will look to the future of this connection to see what is going on there, what is their exact energies, and the energies that are currently between the two of you and how that leads to the future. So the link will be below for that if that's something you're interested in. If not, do give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time, Taurus. Thank you so much.